Force, Rey. In the words of Sherlock Holmes, as a rule, the more bizarre a thing is, the less mysterious it proves to be. Hello, my dear Watsons, and welcome to this fourth case. When I saw MatPat's video about Rey's parents, I had to make my move. Firstly, Luke is unlikely to be the father. The Force Awakens took a strikingly similar path to A New Hope. The upcoming The Last Jedi is likely to follow similar themes to The Empire Strikes Back in Return of the Jedi. An unveil of Luke as the father is not dramatic and inconsistent with lore. Secondly, in the trailers, Luke takes on the role of mentor. Moreover, Mark Hamill is a known jokester. The fact that he slipped and called Daisy Hamill his daughter was a clear red herring. As for Kenobi, I also find that highly unlikely. As a middle schooler, I loved reading Star Wars books, and a Kenobi child is even more unlikely than Luke. Kenobi once had a romantic relationship that he gave up for the Jedi Order. This was explored in Legacy of the Jedi and Secrets of the Jedi by Jedi Watsons. This decision made a huge impact and stayed with him for the rest of his life. You can see it in the prequel episodes. Kenobi is constantly warning Anakin to keep from romantic attachments. Eliminate all other factors, and the one which remains must be the truth. Han Solo is narrowed down as the father. Han Solo would match in drama to the reveal of Darth Vader. Rey's father is dead. The revelation is pivotal. This further cements meaning behind Han Solo's death, not just an action to further villainize Kylo Ren, but to galvanize Rey Solo. But is that all there is to it, my dear Watsons? It would not make sense that Ben Kenobi would have a young daughter, but a granddaughter is very possible. After the traumatic events of Order 66 and Obi-Wan's exile, it is not unlikely that he had children. He was split from the Jedi Order. The values he adhered to were no longer so prevalent. He became a Jedi Master in his own right, forging his own path apart from the Order. Moreover, he had been willing to have a relationship at first. It was circumstance that changed his mind. Now, too, enough time has passed that his children may have had children as well. Daisy Ridley is also on record saying that she thought it's obvious who her parents are, but she also finds Solo and Skywalker parentage to be funny. She identifies her character as a solitary one. Sure, it would play off words with Solo, but it's much more likely that we have a role switch of Skywalker and Kenobi. Luke is now the Master, and Rey Kenobi is the Padawan. Business Insider argues that Skywalker is the most likely, rejecting all these arguments and thinking Skywalker parentage to be obvious, in addition to totally rejecting the presence of Rey's British accent. However, the accent is purposeful, while the Leia Skywalker accent is accidental, and Daisy Ridley, actress of Rey, is quite adept at an American accent if need be. While Rey Skywalker seems obvious, Rey Kenobi would be a well-positioned fit. As much as I enjoyed and was initially enraptured by MatPat's theory, Rey Solo is neither obvious nor well-positioned in light of the evidence. Thank you, my dear Watsons, for watching.